Master Russ Factor and Flashy P on the mic to entertain me. Used to be called 2 guys, 1 slut. Now it's 3 guys, 1 pod. We added some ethnic flair. By ethnic, I mean Canadian. Tune in and you'll find more good banter every time. Slot Master Russ Factor, Flashy P. Podcast magic getting through, but more gooder. Topics range from A to Z, laughing hard so vividly, spinning tales and cracking jokes, but more gooder. Making life a gooder flow, but more gooder than before. Used to be called 2 guys, 1 slut, but it's now called 3 guys, 1 pod. Slot Master Russ Factor and Flashy P, like season 1, but more gooder, allegedly. Used to be called 2 guys, 1 slut, but it's now called 3 guys, 1 pod. Slot Master Russ Factor and Flashy P, like season 1, but more gooder, allegedly. Changed the name, but kept the soul. New era, let's take the role. Slot Master and Russ Factor, Flashy P, more gooder. 3 guys, 1 pod, it's more gooder. 3 guys, well 3 guys, it's 3 guys, 1 pod.
Hi, what's going on, everybody? It's 3 guys, 1 pod. I am the Slot Master. I don't even know how many miles away. 1,022 is my old pal Russ Factor, and he's west. And I'm guessing about easily 1,500, maybe 1,700 miles. Our old pal Fleshy P. What's going on, fellas?
Hi, gang.
Day, mates.
Did everybody like last week's episode?
Yeah, it was live. What are you talking about? I'll do it live. We were Russ Factor was in Kansas City last week, so we did a little bit of a test run with old Fleshy P, and hopefully, the jury is still out of.
I'll bring that hammer in there and take that sign right down.
Fleshy P passed the test, but welcome everybody. Episode 3, season 2. I'm all messed up, as you could tell in that when we recorded it, we actually recorded it prior, so I was all confused.
Yeah,
but this is live. We are live.
Absolutely live.
Tell us about your week, Russ Factor.
Oh, well, I went out to your neck of the woods, and boy, that weather is disgusting. I don't miss it. I was looking at the weather, and I'm like, ooh, it's going to be like mid-80s. Give me my fucking 105 degrees here any day, because it was just ridiculously humid every day. We were up near Kansas City for a number of days, and it was a good time. Hung out up there. I was keep hoping it was gonna storm like crazy. There was always storms rolling through, but they missed us all the time. Like, you guys look like you got the storm I was hoping we were gonna get one night up there, and I was like, oh yeah, I haven't had a good old Kansas thunderstorm in like 10 years. Didn't get.
We did. We got a little bit of rain down here. A little thunderstorm Sunday, Monday, Saturday.
Yeah.
I was gonna come up and see you, but just didn't work out. Yeah. I was. I don't know. I should have gone the first weekend, but I didn't do it. But anyway, Fleshy P, how was your week, Fleshy P?
Well, my week was fantastic. Had a few losses at the casino as usual.
What was your game? UFL, Ultimate Fire Link?
Always. You know, I hate watching Slot Daddy for that. I see him do it, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that too.
No, he just kills it on UFL. His whole crew does. He and that girl just crush Ultimate Fire Link, and I feel the same way. I feel invincible when I go to the casino based on him. And it always seems like I watch his videos before I go to the casino and try to get on China. And it doesn't work out as well as it does for him.
I lost some money at a slot machine in Kansas.
Let me hear about it.
So I kind of knew what I was getting myself into, but we went to go get some dinner one night at an establishment up there called Tanner's. You might be familiar with it.
I am. Yeah.
And they have a couple machines in there that you have to be like 21 to play, and one of them is this wacky dragon game that like heavy nerds play, and
Everything goes around, and you're shooting.
You have to shoot dragons and shit. And
Dragons?
Something. And then right next to it, I had my eye on it the whole time. I was like, man, I kind of want to put some money in this skeezy fake slot machine over here.
So what's it cost to play? Like,
I think I was doing 25-cent spins. And it was weird because it had like multiple games, but they were all kind of the same game. It just put shit on the board, and then each round you get to pick like where to put a wild. So I would do 25 and be like, oh, well, it's going to go here. Okay, boom. Yep, you got one. 3 cents back.
So the RTP was
Everybody's
not
wondering what her name is.
Corey's internet is acting up again. Look at him. Look at that face. Look at that. That's stuck right. There's a thumbnail for you right there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. He's disgusted by the slot machine I played. Your shit froze, and it froze again.
What is it with me in bad internet? Does it just follow me around? Does it just follow me around? Our internet has been flawless at my house until 5 seconds ago when you went into the music to start this.
Yeah, I saw you.
I don't. It's just unbelievable. I don't get it.
Yeah, look on your face, and I said he was disgusted by the slot machine I was playing, so it worked out. Thumbnail.
Disgusted.
Yeah. So we lost $40 on the Dragon game because 2 of us are playing it, and we lost another 20 on that fake slot machine, and took our food and went home.
What'd you get? Some chicken lips from Tanner's?
What did we get? I got oh man, I can't even remember what I got. Oh, I got a burn-in mac and cheese melt and some fried pickles.
Speaking of food,
I like food.
Tell us about the gravy.
Gravy.
We had Joe, the accountant, was in town for an event that we had on Monday. So we went to the casino Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And we were graced by, what are we going to call them? Middle-aged gravy? What did we decide? Elderly gravy? Not young gravy, just
Gravy.
Elderly gravy. The roulette master, and I prepped Joe, the accountant. I said, the roulette master is going to come with us, and my guess is he's going to order some food on the house. And
they didn't give him carte blanche, did they?
They did.
Oh no!
They did. So he got around $350 worth of food credit at like this little restaurant. He orders a Jack Daniel's hickory burger. Came with fries. 2 chicken fried steaks with 16 ounces of
Gravy.
and he had a salad. I don't know why he mixed in a salad. And then they wanted him
It had to have come with something else.
They wanted him to try this new dish because they know where their bread is buttered. This dish,
Mr. Roulette Master, we have something new on the menu.
Well, good evening, geriatric.
Gravy.
Thank you for coming in this evening. I assume it'll be on your food credit. We want you to try this exquisite dish. It's from a 4-star Michelin restaurant.
The chef has prepared something new.
It was some sort of spaghetti / pasta, but with spaghetti sauce and a whole lot of cheese.
Okay.
So he goes and picks his food up. We were playing slots. This is all live, mind you. So if you want to watch him drink some,
Gravy.
you can live on one of our last lives. He before he even got back, I was like, "So what's your food, bro?" You know, he had a little handbag full of his food. So before the time he got from the bar, which was about, I haven't measured it, but it's less than 70 steps. He opened up his Jack Daniel's burger and took a bite out of it because when he pulled it out, he pulled it out of the sack and it already had a bite gone.
I watched that part. I looked over at Duzzy and I said, "That beautiful bastard."
And then
That's a beautiful
I
man right there.
asked him what he did. And he goes, or the guy goes, "Do you need a drink?" And he goes, "No, just give me some."
Gravy.
So he polished off. We played this push it game. No, it wasn't push it. I can't remember what game it was, but we were playing it. Polished off the Jack Daniel's burger and the fries before we even left there. We were trying to hit this. We were going for this major and grand and whatever. Polished off the burger and the fries. And then right as we got this bonus, I turn around and I kind of look up. Double fisting chicken fried steaks with a lot of
Gravy.
and it just dip,
My boy.
eat, dip, eat.
That's how it's done. I can vouch for that.
Oh, and then we hit the bonus, and so everybody had the thumb dock, of course. And there was a whole bunch of
Gravy.
all over the Roulette Master's thumb. So I got gravy, Joe got gravy. Oh God, I was, you know, the Roulette Master is actually, he's one of a kind, one of my best friends, and he's fantastic. And just, it was just I was crying. I was laughing so hard. And then he went away to get maybe like a Diet Pepsi or something to wash it down.
Of course.
And the accountant looks over at me. He goes, "Oh my God, you're right." And I go, "There is not a chance on God's green earth that any of that is going to leave this casino." And he's like, "There's no way. There's no way he's going to eat it all." And
That's
I go,
not going to the room at all.
"There is not a possibility that makes it to his car.
Empty bags hitting the trash on the way out.
There is going to be a full empty bag, or the trash can is going to be full with Roulette Master's remnants." And he goes, "There's no way. There's no way." And I go, "Watch, just stick around. He'll follow us around." So we played a little bit more. I was actually proud of him though. Sidebarring on Roulette Master, because he'll tweak spend $25 spins on Huff and More Puff.
We've
And
seen it multiple times.
Right when we got there, I texted him and I looked over and I go, "Where are you at?" Because the very first place I checked was the Huff and More Puff. And he goes, "I'm waiting on a hand pay on the other side, or at the Huff and Puff." And he was on the other side that it was blinded. I just missed him. So I was proud of him because he didn't go back in for a double dip on some. He double dipped on some of that
Gravy.
but he didn't double dip on the Huff and More Puff.
So he took his
However,
profits and went home, so to speak.
He did. So, however, we did go play a little Ultimate Firelink. Speaking of Ultimate Firelink, and I could see out of the corner of old Roulette Master's eyes and his peripherals, he had Huff and Puff, and he goes, "I just need to go stick one more 100 in that. It's gonna bonus." So he had some self-control on the Huff and Puff at least, and only put 100. And I think he did get a bonus on that. And then he went home a not hungry man and a pockets full of gravy and cash from the Huff and More Puff.
Sounds like he racked up some food credit for next time, too.
He did. One of the things he told me is like, my wife and I, Mrs. Roulette Master, were at the nice restaurant where you get steak and all that good stuff. They forgot his lobster tail. In the most important part, they forgot it. He took it to go. They forgot it.
What?
He calls him back and had a sternly worded message for the manager, and the manager ended up giving him some more comps. So all's well that ends well for the roulette master and his food credit. And I would have won the bet if not but for that dumbass at the bar that made his food did not give the roulette master a fork or any eating utensil. Because, A, that guy has delivered food to the roulette master prior. He knows the roulette master will double fist chicken fried steak. It is not that easy to eat spaghetti with the...
What's the method there? I think it'd be like hold the container up and just kind of...
Like a dog bowl?
Get some noodles in it. Chat clip that.
It was absolutely insane. Every time I see it, and I've seen it multiple times, it never ceases to amaze me the amount of food that guy can eat. However, he is going on a little diet, and how I'm sad, but I'm happy because I want the roulette master around for a long time.
Me too.
And I can harken back to the days where he was double fisting chicken fried steak as long as he's here.
We should do a thing again soon. Not until after Vegas, though.
Yeah, not till after Vegas.
Something for the holidays.
A little weight loss competition. Fleshy P, what's your fitness?
What are you checking in out of your fitness?
What are you checking in at up there in Canada?
Gravy.
Gravy.
Yeah, I could, shed a few pounds. Yeah.
What's your favorite food? Poutine with
Gravy.
Extra gravy.
Yeah.
I think I'm following. I'm just on the roulette masters. I'm loving him already. That Jack Daniel's burger. Oh yeah, I would have been all over that. I would have been triple fisting the chicken fried steak.
If he had more chicken fried steak or more hands, he would have done that as well. What's your are you a sweets guy, a salt guy? What churns your butter, Fleshy P?
Sweet and salty.
Ooh, I'm the same way.
Yeah, I'm more salty. I'm not a huge sweets guy, but I'll dabble with it. Like I don't really like candy. Like that's not my thing at all. But yeah, I like my burgers, like my gravy.
I know your old lady Fleshy P's always making something nice for you, homemade, because she shares that with us every once in a while. Either that, or if you've been a naughty boy, she's like, yeah, he ain't getting nothing tonight. So I would probably weigh 1,000,000 pounds if Duzzy was cooking for me. So it's good that you only have to lose a few.
I think we should get something going for around the holiday time. I know it's and that's kind of the challenge, is because you do get a little tough because you got that Thanksgiving dinner in there, and then that Christmas dinner. But yeah, I think we should get something going again. And see
maybe
if,
we should. Maybe folks after Vegas.
Yeah, get some folks. If anybody, we'll kind of set it up like last time. We'll get some folks here in the community who want to go on it. I don't think the accountant should even be in it, man. I've been looking at that dude the last year, going, "You motherfucker, you're lean as shit. Look at you."
Yeah, he won it last time too. He lost like 30 pounds.
Yeah, and that was crazy because he's kind of looked lean and fucking mean for this last year since we've done it. But yeah, he was 30 pounds heavier, and he lost it and kept it off.
Speaking of Vegas, we're going to be there in 2 weeks for G2E, the 10th or 8th through 12th or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going a little earlier now. I found out. But I heard. Are you staying down on Fremont again?
I am. Yeah.
Cool. Me too. I got free stay over at the D, all worked out. And
it's so cold in the D.
I'm going a little earlier because my wife, I told you she's got work shit going on that week. Well, part of that week and work shit is going to Vegas for a car thing convention that they do. And I thought we were going to stay at the Wynn, but no, we're gonna be put up over at Treasure Island. So not the worst. Could be worse.
It could be.
Could be. Yeah. I was
That's
reading about it, and it was like everyone's like, it's not terrible.
Owned by a Wichita feller, so just tell them you're from them parts, and they may treat you a little gooder.
Who runs that one? Oh, that's
Ruffin.
Ruffin, yeah. Yep. So I don't think I've even ever been. I've walked past it. I've seen the pirate things, but I don't think I've ever been inside Treasure Island. I was looking at some pictures. And I'm like, it's a little, it's showing its age, like a lot of shit down there, but it ain't. At least we're not staying at the Luxor.
Didn't you have? Let me see. Treasure Island. Didn't they have a huge? What is it called? What's that science fiction show you watch there, pal?
Oh, is that where the Star Trek thing was?
Star Trek.
I did.
God damn.
And then I have been inside there to go to that, like literally 6 months before it closed.
Yeah, they got rid of it, but there was a huge Star Trek attraction.
They do the conventions. I don't know if they do them there, but they have a convention up there every year. But yeah, that big thing, that was really cool. It was there, that Star Trek exhibit. It was there for over a decade. And I remember, like, my dad and Alicia went, in like 97. Like, they went on a trip out there, and they brought me some goodies home. And it was always something I wanted to see. And then, it was right after I moved out here. My mom's like, hey, we're going to go to Vegas. You want to come up? I was like, okay. And she goes, we're going to take you to the Star Trek thing. And I got to go see it. It was really cool. It was big. It was everything I'd imagined. And then 6 months later, they're like, well, it's closing. We're going to sell all the shit. So I have been to Treasure Island. That's the moral of this story.
I think that it either went... I want to say that it might have been in Las Vegas Hilton and then Treasure Island. I can't remember, but I do remember Treasure Island had a big Star Trek.
It was on the Strip. I remember that because we stayed clear down on the other end that trip way back when in 2008. We stayed at the Luxor.
Fleshy P, do you are you a Star Trek Trekkie?
Well, it's my birthright. I mean, William Shatner, Canadian.
That was the correct answer. I was waiting for the incorrect answer. No, I'm more of a Star Wars guy.
I gotta admit, I've watched all the Star Wars, and they just, I don't know.
It's not the same.
It's not. I used to get really drunk in college, and then I'd come home, and at like 2:00, from 2 to like 4, there would be a Star Trek, and I'd fall asleep to Star Trek.
This story's related to what we're talking about. I thought you were about to go off on something else.
No. No, I'd watch Star Trek.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've seen my fair share.
Yeah, I know you have. You used to talk about seeing TNG and shit, and,
I remember when I was a kid, it was a big deal when those Star Trek movies came out.
Yep.
Because it was always a TV show, and then it disappeared, and then it came back. I think it was the late 70s when they brought the first Star Trek movie out. The motion
like
picture.
76 or 77, somewhere around there. The first one came out, and
yeah.
The Wrath of Khan.
Oh, what's his name? What's his name from Seventh Heaven that got popped for all those naughty things and his dong in that movie and those weird outfits they made him wear.
George Takei?
No, the dude from Seventh Heaven, the dad that got busted.
Hello.
And his dong is really prominent in that movie because of the outfits they made him wear because it was 1976.
Prominent dong.
Prominent dong.
That sounds like my rap name is Prominent Dong. Yo, it's Prominent Dong, and I am here to sing a little song.
Speaking of rap, that party we were going to got canceled. No.
What did he call? Freak
off.
Freak off. Man, everybody is trying to distance themselves as fast as possible from Puff Daddy.
And there's a documentary that I already heard about that's in the works for Netflix, and guess who's spearheading that? 50 Cent.
I was just gonna say. I was gonna say Oprah Winfrey.
No, 50 Cent is trying to get a doc going. He's gonna be producer on.
Here two things I want to know, and I was talking to Bubba's Picks 316 about this today, in The Accountant. I want to know what happened to the smartest people, or the smartest guy out of this entire situation was Mace. You remember Mace was with Puff Daddy, and Mace just all of a sudden disappeared.
Yeah.
And gone Johnson, and he wanted to be a preacher, and I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Mace, you don't want to go to welcome back from that song to a preacher. Come on. So he knew what was going on. And then Farnsworth Bentley. You remember Farnsworth Bentley, his umbrella holder? What say you, Farnsworth Bentley? We want to know.
Oh, man, all the funny stuff. And it's weird because what's coming out is just little tidbits of evidence. Because from like clips and talk shows and like comedy things since the late 90s. The Diddy
I must be a little different because, and don't judge me, but if I'm invited to a party where the guy's got 1,000 bottles of baby lotion,
Well, they didn't know that. Well,
I'm
they
going.
did when they got there. We didn't.
I'm going.
But the Diddy party thing, the Diddy party stuff, like all these old clips are coming up, and like it was a meme a decade before memes were a thing. So the Diddy party situation is like I'm retrospectively looking at all this shit coming out, and going, oh my god, they weren't even trying to hide it. I mean, certain aspects of sure, but. Like, yeah, there was this whole bit for the VMAs in, like, 1999 where they were talking about, like, freaky stuff going on at a Diddy party. And I'm like, wow, that's a meme long before memes. And here we are now finding out these parties. That wasn't a joke. That was just giggling at the fun.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Ain't no party
I've
like a
seen
Diddy
a
party.
lot of stuff. It's just like the whole internet's covered with all these old Diddy clips, like everyone that was with him. And one that you would probably be happy to see was he went in at some music award thing. He went in to give Bono one of them hug kiss things.
Oh, yeah.
And Bono right away, nope, I ain't.
No,
I ain't in it. That was a good one.
He liked giving those hug kiss things to Meek Mill. There's some videos floating around about those two.
Oh, I heard some
Yeah.
audio that I don't have anything to hear if it's true or valid or not, but there was some struggling going on in that audio.
There was some struggling.
And the bodyguard guy, he was like struggling
must
to
have-
take the D. Ooh,
They must have ran out of that baby oil.
ow.
Must have been in between Amazon Prime deliveries. It's so weird.
It's like those concerts that I mean up here you used to be able to go to, like they'd have a free concert or something, and the admission would be like bring a can of soup for the food bank. I wonder if Diddy's parties were like that. With bring a bottle
For
of
the
lotion.
baby oil bank. For the lube bin.
The other thing that was confiscated was 750 dildos from his. There was like some guns, baby oil, and dildos.
That's a lot of dildos.
You boys are using them dildos.
I don't know.
I saw a couple funny YouTube shorts of the Johnson & Johnson baby oil CEO as soon as he was watching the TV and Diddy was getting arrested. He says, "Damn, he's losing his best customer."
Yeah, stock's down.
Here they're going to rebrand it and call it Diddy oil.
That is a perfect rebranding.
Oh no! Look at this.
Okay, go on.
There's Johnson & Johnson baby oil stock going down over the last 5 days. I think
All
this
right,
is
they're
directly related to the Diddy bust.
They're best customers behind bars. Behind bars.
Look at that! Yikes!
Right. That little top of the mountain right there was, look, they were living large. Diddy just placed a big order, and then
Yeah, you can see here like it's like regular Diddy party, regular Diddy party, regular Diddy party, Diddy bust.
Diddy bust. It's funny stuff. Speaking of Oprah Winfrey, I don't know why I was thinking she has just been around all these creeps like her entire life.
Yeah.
And then she paid some insane amount of money to buy her documentary about her life back from Apple
Yeah.
to stop its release. It was like like $100 million. She bought it back
I think she's sick.
Apple TV. I mean, aren't they all?
No, I think she's like ill. Yeah, I read that and I'm like, wait, you went to all this trouble and you let Apple have that, which shocked me in the first place because Oprah, she's wanted to run her entire empire this whole fucking time.
Oprah Winfrey.
And now she's trying to get this back. I think we're going to hear something about her. We're going to hear she's got the big C or something.
I just think she's buying it back because it was probably full of all those creeps that she was hanging out with.
I think she's sick too, and she's buying it just so that because
she's got to distance herself. She's already trying to distance herself from Harvey Weinstein, and yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's so funny how everybody's
is going to be insane.
Oh, you know what? I think the Diddy list is going to be bigger than the Epstein list.
No, those feds already wiped whatever they're going to wipe, and whoever they want to go down is going to go down. Yep. And so it's already. I don't know.
The people that are going to go down though are a lot of major people that like we're hearing specific people in the music industry, specific people like your Kevin Harts and things like that. They're going to be the fall guys. Elephant herd in the kitchen again.
Interesting situation. Cat Williams basically predicted a lot of what's going on.
They called him crazy.
And they called him all crazy because they didn't want it to come out.
Yep, and here we are. He said this year is going to be the year.
2024 is the year.
Is the year. We will not get out of this year, and all will be revealed.
It is not going to look good for some people.
It's exciting. So what's crazy about this is the kind of the plans surrounding his arrest did leak that it wasn't supposed to happen the day it did. It was supposed to happen that week, a couple days later. But kind of in turn with why he's been denied bail is something happened, which I'm guessing he started getting tipped off about something. So they went in and did the thing like 2 days early, and that's also why he didn't get bail. He was ready to pay a $50 million bond to get out. And the judge was like, nope. And he gave his reason. He goes, I just have fear that you're gonna do witness tampering, so you're gonna stay right locked up. And now he's not eating, and he's on self-delete watch, the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it to trial. I think they're gonna.
I don't either.
Yeet him.
I don't
yeet
either.
him prior to.
Yep. And they'll do it. They'll do it just like old Epstein too, where P. Diddy got a hold of something.
It's like it's just all the stuff that's coming out. I mean, imagine what happened to Usher. Imagine what happened.
And the five.
Oh, thanks, Hockey Mom.
Multiple super chats.
Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, Hockey Mom. That's very generous. I cannot play Tiki right now. If it were to next live, I'll play Tiki.
You got $20 now. $20 on the Tiki machine.
Damn. Thanks, Hockey Mom. Greatly appreciate it. I will do that. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. I got you just have to wonder what you see all those videos of how Bieber was at Diddy camp for 48 hours.
And now you look at the person he is now, like he's this weird depressed shell of a person, and like you're like, oh man. And then you look at he's another one where you look at old clips of other celebrities that were like when he was 16.
Wild.
Like female celebrities just harassing him. Like,
it's wild. And then like the one that keeps floating around is of James Corden going, "You smell really nice. How old are you?" I'm 16. I'm going to turn 17 next week. I never smelled that good when I was a 16-year-old. Oh, look at your eyes.
Look at that.
Creeps.
I
Sweet Jesus.
hate James Corden, by the way. So like, yeah. I don't like him.
Fleshy P, you had to have listened to, have we talked about, you had to have listened to Phil Hendry, right?
We talked about that, and no, I don't think I recall listening to.
Oh my God, I've got to put you on to Phil Hendry.
Oh, you'll love Phil Hendry. It's good stuff.
One of my favorite. He was a troll before it was a troll. So basically, he would do the radio show.
Yeah, and he'd have a controversial guest on.
Whether that controversial guest
someone
was
who's trying to pass a bill of why women, like we should pass a vote to make women not be able to drive again or vote, or that we should lower the minimum wage to $4.50 for all jobs. But the bit was he was the host who was non-biased, or also like kind of pointing out some of the flaws, but he was also the guest on the phone.
He was so talented. I'll send you some of the clips, but one of my favorite clips was when he would interview this like 16 or 17-year-old boy, and he was a general in the or a sergeant in the ROTC, and he had liver disease or something, and his name was R.C. Collins. He'd always talk like this. He'd be like, "Hey, Phil, what's going on?" Phil Hendry's one of my favorites. Speaking of, we're going to have some more interviews on season 2.
Yeah.
We're going to have some musical special guests. And
I talked to one musical guest that you'd already talked to. We connected over the weekend as well. And I said, I don't know if old Corey's reached out to you. And he goes, he has. And I'm so happy you reached out too, pal. We'll be there soon.
We're going to have a guy come. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to record it or record him or what the situation is, but I want to have him come in and play a few songs. If you guys know any unsigned acts or unsigned bands or local bands in your area, send them my way. I got 3 or 4 sent to my Instagram, and you can do it anyway, or theslotmaster316@gmail.com. Send them my way, and I will.
The fellow we're talking about, though,
reach out.
like, it's not nothing. None of you are gonna know who this is, but I think you're really, like, this is just coming from someone who's been a friend of ours for two and a half decades, basically.
It's wild.
Some great music that we're excited to share once again, and and then you also said we got some old. At least one old radio friend. I got another in the banks if we want to as well. Remember Spoon?
Yeah, we do. We've got
Spoon will come on.
Kid Chris is going to come on the show. I'm setting that up. It's probably more than likely going to be next week.
Next week?
Or
Okay.
the week after.
We'll be
I'm trying
gone
to figure
the week
out.
after.
We will be gone the week after. I don't know when I'm going to record it. We're going to have to record it because
Okay.
he does a morning show still. So it's going to be super fun to talk with him, and he was excited.
I don't know how to the level you've talked of him, but I don't know if you pay attention to his posts as well. But this whole year, he has unearthed an ungodly amount of archives. It'd be cool if he could bring some of those older ones if he had some.
When he finds one that I'm in, or he sent me a whole bunch.
Perfect. So
it's
we
hilarious.
We should get
all
some
the
of that
stuff.
on a drive, because like I think that show is going to be funny as fuck, because we'll be able to cut to bits and segments and stuff. Well, I want to do that one kind of like that style of radio that week too. I think that'd be fun. Where we weren't corporate jocks. We did our thing, and I think we can put together a really fun episode for you guys where we're just bullshitting, talking about the past, and then cutting to bits and stuff.
We will. Yes, but Spoon was. That's the thing, is everybody was always like, "Well, what was your radio name?" And I'd be, "It was Corey." What was his radio name? Jake. What was his radio name? Russ. We didn't come up with any.
I don't know.
Goofy.
I don't know if we've ever told the story of Russ Factor, but if we have, I think we'll save it for the Kid Chris episode, because that's a Dan Smith production right there.
What's going on?
Yeah. So we'll tell the story of Russ Factor and why I've had this name for 25 years, and how Dan Smith came up with it.
Also, for those of you that continually ask, I'm not chickening out on getting my super grand tattoo.
They take time, guys, and he's in
I'm getting
Wichita, and all the tattoo art. There's like 4 of them. He's not going down to the electric chair. It takes time to get a tattoo in Wichita. Like I told him, his best bet's to go up to KC, because there'll be like 20 more tattoo artists up there.
I'm going to. I don't necessarily. I'll pay for it, but I have to find the perfect tattoo artiste,
And you're getting it on
that
your
is
face,
willing
right here?
for me to record and video this. And a lot of those people are very personal, and I don't
You're not
want
gonna find that in
to
Wichita,
invade their
unless
space.
you find
And
one person.
I have to find the perfect person in order to do that.
Yep.
So that's what I am attempting to do.
There'll be a
So
vlog all about
bear
tattoo.
with me. I am working on it. I am going to get it. There is going to be a vlog. 3 things I enjoy: vlogging, jogging. No. So I'm working on it.
What's the third one?
I don't know what rhymes with vlogging.
I don't
and
think we
jogging.
can say that on YouTube. Sorry.
Vlogging. I don't know.
I still think underneath the tattoo you have to have no regrets tattooed.
That's for the tramp stamp.
That is. I've been trying to come up with a thumb goes sideways design, and the best I could come up with was 2 thumbs
He
kind
had
of
to
like
turn
that,
it until it didn't look
tilted.
like a penis and nutsack anymore.
Yeah. And that's kind of what it looks like.
Don't knock it till you dock it.
Don't not see. Those are the good things. I need to put this on T-shirts and merch. I got from King Solo Slots Pop, Lock, and Docket. I've already got that all made up, so that'll be coming out on a shirt near you. And we've got, of course, the Build Back Gooder, which we stole from Joe Biden's Build Back Better campaign. So those are available at slotmaster316.com.
We gotta get us some pod merch here at some point too.
Yeah.
Maybe a limited run deal, a little cheeky low batch, for the true ones, the real ones.
For the real OGs, representing the ICT.
Throw us a couple bucks, get me a bottle of whiskey.
So that's what's coming up.
Vegas,
and,
man. Vegas is coming up, and I'm excited, man, because we're gonna get out there. Me and Corey got out there for Labor Day with the gang, as you guys saw, and hit that amazing Super Grand Jackpot. Not saying we're not gonna do that again. It's just you don't plan on those things, but I don't know. Is a bunch of people coming this time? Or is this more of a low key trip?
There's a bunch of people going to be out there.
Cool.
There's going to be a whole bunch of slot streamers.
No, I
There's
mean
gonna be...
out of our crew.
Oh no,
It's
it's
just
just me and
you.
Kelly and
Yeah.
Socks and you
Awesome.
and
So we're gonna be doing a lot of extra filming, some stuff that we kind of wanted to do during Labor Day, but we were only there for like 2.5 days. So this one's gonna be kind of our big one here, and we got a lot of cool stuff lined up to record here. We're gonna be able to, as I know you said last year, do some filming in the expo. When we're doing our slot related stuff, but we're gonna go see some things too. I don't know if we're gonna head back over to Don't Touch Your Face Dirty Coin Land, but
yeah, we might have to
might.
say hi to Lisa.
yeah.
Give me the keys, Lisa. I can drive.
But yeah, we're planning on getting a lot of cool stuff for you, and of course, like I said, we'll be out there all week. So I don't know if you'll get a
Not
traditional.
we. You will be out there all week. I'll be out there Tuesday through. I believe I'm leaving Friday, but I'm going to try to change my flight to Sunday.
I'm gonna leave Friday now that I'm getting out there Sunday night.
Yeah.
But I mean, we might get something on for you, me and Slotmaster, with our Rode mics and our phone that Wednesday too, because I don't know if we're gonna pre-record anything. We've kind of lifted the curtain that we're not gonna be here, and they'll probably be alive
we'll
that
probably
night
just-
at the casino.
Yeah, we'll probably be live. We'll probably just skip that week.
But we might pop
Fleshy
on for
P-
like half an hour with you and
Fleshy P, you need to get your papers
Yes.
in order so you can come on our next Vegas trip.
We'll get you down here.
Dude, I'm skipping Vegas. I'm going straight for the chicken fried steak at the Kansas Star.
Even better.
I can get you a room at the world's largest Hampton Inn.
I got some competition down there.
I'm not just saying that. Yes, it's the world's largest
In Kansas.
The largest Hampton Inn in the United States.
Wow, and it's in Kansas. I didn't know that.
is.
That's crazy to me.
I say it all the time. I'm not making it up.
I don't know. You make a lot of things up. No,
don't make
no,
anything
no.
up, Russ Factor.
No, let me walk that back. You embellish sometimes.
Damn, Russ Factor.
Sorry to lift the curtain for everybody. He
think,
doesn't make stuff up. He embellishes a little from time to time.
I think I'm trying to
comedic
think who's
value.
going to be there. Russ Factor's going to be there. Roulette Master's going to be there. Mac McCraven's going to be there. Buffalo Bob Slots lives there. King Solo Slots. Dakota Slot World. I know I'm missing somebody. Choctaw, perhaps.
If Vegas Pauly C is still alive, he'll be. No.
Your wife's going to be there, right? But she's leaving early.
For a little bit. I don't know if we'll even meet up at that point. She's leaving like Wednesday mid time, but I gotta head out to Fremont with my luggage on Tuesday and check into the D.
Speaking of Vegas Pauly C, that old boy was absolutely on one. Did I send you that live? Did you watch that live?
I didn't get to watch it. He was done before it was over because he was melting down that night before when I was trying to send you the live and he kept bouncing off. Because he was like telling people to go down to the taco shop and everyone's like, bro, like I'm not trying to get trespassed. And then he got fucking banned or warnings, so he signed off. But what you sent me the next night was like him apparently just melting the fuck down finally.
He was just drunk, and he was just doing a bunch of crazy shit.
Was
and
he trying to say he wasn't drunk?
No,
okay,
he was.
He does that now.
He was with Jay Fructose, baby. What's the other baby?
You're gonna have to.
Baby Khalid.
He will not respond. Respond. But he will not respond positive to me anymore. I've reached out to him to see if he comes on, and he blows me off. But he recognizes it and then blows me off. And I'm like, we want to get you on. No, I'm done with podcasts. Fuck that. And I'm like,
yeah, I think that's kind of the word I got too.
It's like,
so.
I want to get him on. I so want to get him on more now than ever.
I think he's been, I don't know, burned by a few. I don't know. But we obviously wouldn't like set him up. We'd tell him.
No, I just want to talk to
I
that
like
guy.
him.
Like, we're not going to sit here and like make him look like a fool. It's just
you don't talk to the guy. He talks to you and a lot, and that's what I like.
And that's what we want to do.
It's no one-word answers like a bunch of people you interview. Hey, so how's it going?
You and I each have like 4 questions
good.
to ask. He's going to fill the other 45 minutes.
What's your favorite food?
Gravy.
But
yeah,
I don't know. It'll be fun to
we're going to try
be out there in Vegas
yeah.
and see. I'll meet all of those people. It'll be fun to meet King Solo. Talk to him quite a bit. It'll be fun to meet Matty Poo. It'll be fun. And obviously hang with Bob and see all those new slots. We're going out for G2E. G2E is the gaming extravaganza. I don't even know what it stands for, but
are you staying at Circa? You stay at Circa, you said, or something?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm still working
I'm gonna
out.
need to leave my shit in your room on Friday for about 4 hours until I leave.
Still working that situation
Wherever you are,
out.
I'm gonna have to paw around my luggage for a little bit on Friday because I'm gonna go ahead and leave Friday. I'm gonna be absolutely toast. We're going to see the U2 show, but now it's an interactive movie that Monday. Kind of sucked that week because they got I didn't really see they had much else going on, but they just aren't showing the U2 show that week, and I was kind of sad because it's like we don't have dates outside of like the end of October. I was like, well, fuck, when am I going to see it? And then Sarah's work thing popped up, and I'm like, oh, buy me some tickets now. So I got seats somewhere in that center 200.
Doesn't look like I'm going to see it, which is sad because they're closing it. But anyway.
But that center 200 looked like it was the good seats, and it was like $100 more. Nothing
Fleshy
compared to
P,
actual U2 tickets.
What do you got going on this week, Fleshy P?
He's thinking about it.
What do you got going on? And you need to get your papers in order so you can come to the largest world Hampton Inn and come to Vegas with us the next time. That'd be fun.
I would be.
Vegas would be fun.
Yeah,
it would be completely.
What's a week in the life of Fleshy P consist of? Work, casino,
Canadian rituals.
Bathing in baby oil.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I travel a lot for work.
Well, that sucks.
Watching that.
Or is that good?
What's that PBS show from Canada?
Would you let him answer the question, Russ Factor? My God.
I was thinking about his rituals, his weekly Canadian rituals.
Think about him. No, I think that. So, what rituals are you talking about, Russ Factor? Now you got me thinking about Canadian rituals.
I don't know, just things Canadians have to do to support their brethren. You know,
Take shots of
yeah, but they have
syrup
to
with
support
a hockey stick.
all the famous actors and musicians that come out of Canada as they're trying to. I just heard it. I heard it. I had a Canadian friend once from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. He told me this was a thing. So they had to support all the Canadian talent that comes out of Canada when they go international. It's a birthright.
That's what he said earlier.
Yeah. I'm not lying. I don't make this shit up, dude. What do you think I am?
Yeah, you do. All you do is lie all the time.
All you do
Factor.
is lie. Slotmaster's a liar.
You lie.
Well, I'm going to support Justin Bieber
Yep.
all the way. I'm going to hold his hand when he finally confesses what happened at those Diddy parties.
Yeah.
And
You gotta
I'll be there for
You
him.
got to be there for him. That's
As a
what I'm saying.
Canadian brother to another Canadian brother.
You guys got to.
Right.
Canadians got to stick together.
Ravy.
Beebs, if you're listening to this, I'm sure you are. I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
I think Beebs does listen to this, and
Probably.
I'm sure he does.
Beebs, we're here,
We're here,
and we've
Beebs.
got somebody from Canada that speaks your language.
The Canadian.
Yeah,
Ravy.
Just making sure.
Canadian. We've got that.
I tell people that all the time. I say, if I ever get down to Los Angeles, I have a place to stay. I have a brother, Justin, from Canada, and I'm sure he'll hook me up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes
He
sense.
will.
Sleep in the baby's room.
Is that baby born yet?
Oh, it's born, yeah.
Please tell me they named it something dumb like Apple. What the Beebs name his kid?
I think they named him Jack.
No way.
Jack
I'm almost
Blues.
positive.
Jack Blues Bieber.
Jack Blues Bieber. Kind of
that's
has a ring to it.
It does. It's kind of disappointing though. All the celebrities are moving away from the crazy names. However, they've all been kind of going back to traditional names. They were going crazy for a while.
There you go.
And then-
there's little Jack Blues right there for you. She looks like
Kind of looks like old Beebs.
she looks like she already bounced back immediately. I mean, she was like a skeleton though, right? That's kind of her thing. The Baldwin lady.
That Baldwin lady. Yeah. What else? What else you got going on
Which
in
Baldwin's kid is that? That's
Alex?
Which
one?
No, it's not Alex's
Steven.
kid. It's
Steven
Steven.
Baldwin.
Yeah, it's Steven's kid. Yeah.
The
they're all-
crazier one.
The less sane one. What else you got going on those tabs there, Russ Factor? Let's
Oh,
explore.
Pornhub.
Let's explore tabs.
Chicks with. No, that's not the website. I own that website. I actually own that domain. Chicks with something.
Speaking of domain.
Suno here, all of our songs we play.
Oh, okay.
We've got this Diddy tab. Nothing. Justin Bieber. This stupid fucking tab that opens every time I open the browser from the place I got my PC from. And not logged into Twitter, apparently. So nothing incriminating.
I think that
I keep that on this other browser over here to the left.
all the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
I like that. Mm-hmm. They locked down all of the adult sites in Kansas.
That's what's funny is I was in Kansas City and we were having a conversation that I didn't necessarily want to have, but at one point during the conversation I did get a fun little piece, and bro was like, "Go to Pornhub," and I was like, "Oh shit." Yeah, we talked about this on the show like 5 months ago, and I went to Pornhub, and it was this porn star going, "Well, I got all my clothes on, and we're real mad because we don't think that divulging all this information is the best path forward. But that's what you got to do to enter it." And then I was like, "Let me go to any other site." Boom, pulled right up.
Didn't Pornhub leak everybody, all the users' info?
Yeah, but he
Isn't
lives
it
in
something like
Kansas
that?
where they're trying to block it like they do other states here, like Texas, Florida, other states.
I don't
And
think they block. I think Texas and Kansas are the only ones that
I
are
think
blocked on.
I was looking. We saw there's like 5 or 6 states now.
Maybe like Idaho.
Yeah, and they're trying to do it here. But yeah, I was like, well, let me just pull up any other site, and I pulled up another one, and it was not blocked. So I was like, oh, so it's just like a couple major sites that are you can still Google this shit all day long and get to any site that will just give you endless videos like the hub.
Bad news for Indiana and Kentucky and Cody Burton and his mullet. They are getting ready to have the age verification law joining Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, Montana, North Carolina, Virginia, Utah, and Kansas.
This show might have to sponsor Cody Burton's VPN if that's the case. Your super chats power Cody Burton's VPN.
Please donate $5 for Cody Burton's VPN so he can J.O. on Pornhub.
It's in everyone's best interest if he continues to do so.
Oh, God. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. I think that I might try something a little new tomorrow. I might go to the casino, go live again, just trying a little something new. And then hopefully they get that internet fixed. Hopefully they get the
that
internet
internet's
fixed.
a pain in the ass, hey?
Oh,
What are
hey.
you gonna try new?
I don't know. We'll just stand by.
Okay, because you said
Stand
I think I
down.
might try something new tomorrow, and
Stand
I thought
by.
you were gonna go off on a completely different tangent, and then you just
I
bounced
might.
right to I'm gonna be live at the casino tomorrow.
I'm
And
going to
like,
try
is he
something
leaving
new
us
live.
on the stream, not just in
Yeah.
live. Okay.
No, I
Sorry.
don't try anything new. I'm too scared.
All Slotmaster does is lie.
I try new hits about
Gravy.
Embellish.
embellish. Embellishment. So I think the hopefully the internet will hold. If not,
You got a rough time
Trust-
there, and like you have like a little map of like places you can't go in that casino, right?
trust me. Yeah, well, there's the thing that it sucks because they're doing some sort of construction and moving some routers here and routers meow, and it's not fun. It's just as miserable, probably more miserable for me.
Have you
As it
thought
is you.
about like what the old IRL streamers used to do and just like seeing how a hotspot works?
Why is a hotspot? A hotspot is not going to work because you're
Because
inside.
the unit, if you get a hotspot, the unit is more powerful than your phone in terms of capturing the signal. That's the whole reason.
It's still trying to capture a signal.
Yeah, but it's better
Inside
than
of
your
a-
phone.
Concrete bunker.
But it's more powerful than your phone. And if your phone can kind of do it, the hotspot's supposed to be able to be like, oh, yeah, I got no problem. That's the point.
Not gonna that.
Okay.
I've tried. It doesn't work.
Okay.
I've tried Rust Factory. I actually bought a Netgear hotspot,
Who
and
did?
it wasn't cheap.
And you had to like link that up through your cell phone company?
I had unlimited data on it
Yeah.
through its own deal. Didn't have to pay a month to month. It was just, and it didn't work.
Maybe we should
Tried
get a
it.
metal wire and stretch it all the way outside and like duct tape it to your phone.
Maybe I could strap Starlink to my back, but I still wouldn't be able to
Here's
get a
an
signal.
idea. Just go next to the bar and say, I'm going to set up my little satellite here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Mind me.
I'm royalty
Hack
here at
Shack with
Boyd
the rabbit ears
Casino.
and the tinfoil on the ends.
You got to put on a little tinfoil hat while you do it too to help the signal.
Anything to not read the chat. Your stream's frozen. Your stream's frozen.
I never
need
have a
to-
problem watching your stream.
Well, you haven't watched in the last week. Thanks, Russ. I appreciate it.
I've been busy. Like and
I get it.
subscribe. Smash that bell.
All right. So next week we hopefully will either have a musical guest or a radio guest
Or
on.
it'll just be this.
Or it will be reading off what the roulette master ate at dinner the prior evening.
Either way, you are guaranteed an outstanding
Well, I'm
entertainment
looking forward to
program.
that list.
1 hour nonstop roulette master grub.
We got to get speaking of guests, we got like some low hanging fruit here. We got to get Roulette Master on this season. as a guest for sure.
We can.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not low hanging.
Gravy.
It's not low hanging fruit.
In terms of things, it is, because all we have to do is say, "Come on the podcast," and he's like, "Yes, all these other people, we got to reach out and make sure they're okay to do it and work out."
Yeah,
names.
he'll do it.
But yeah, we got to get. That's one. And I told him when we were in Vegas, I was like, "We've been. I mean, we want
Gravy.
you on. Like,
Gravy.
we just want to get you on."
Yeah,
And,
follow the Roulette Master.
Gravy.
Yeah.
Roulette Master
And you
needs
know
to
what?
open up his show with just a big bucket tub of gravy on his next tip.
People want.
Here's the
people
tip
want
on
Joe
how
back
to
on. By the
eat.
way.
I can't even finish the subject
Nope.
tonight, Russ Factor. You just keep yapping and yapping and yapping.
I'm gonna hear about this after the show, gang. It's all right. Russ.
Not at all.
fucked up.
Gravy. Gravy. Gravy.
Not at all, Russ Factor. You're my pal and always will be my pal.
Yeah, you know what
Even
next
if
week
you-
brings? It's just gonna be fucking this. I took the sign down, and it's just gonna be Slopmaster and Fleshy P.
Never.
He'll be over here.
I'm trying to think of the people we've had. Let's see. We've had Vegas Polly C.
Yep.
We've had Jay Fructose.
Jay
We've
Fructose.
had
Who else did we have? We had.
Cody Burton making some sports picks. That was prior to.
Bro, I feel like
that
we
was
had
Bubba and
someone
I.
else on from the slot community. We did, right?
With Slot
Flaming Goat
Daddy.
Lips.
Yeah.
We had Flaming Goat Lips. We had Slot Daddy, SD, and Ramsey. Ramsey Slots. Trying to think. Slots to be frank. We had him on too.
Gravy.
Yeah. So we'll get some folks. We'll get some folks. We'll get some of them folks. All right.
People do want Joe back, by the way. I did hear that when we were on our Vegas trip. Is people were reminiscing on that episode.
Yeah.
When you
That'll
guys
be
were
in
here.
February.
Our
when we come out
our
there.
best quality visual episode ever. So
It was.
we have not forgot about you. The accountant will be back on to co-host this, and we'll find out what has replaced Pookie in the algorithm when he comes on, because that was something people brought up too, was that he came on and talked about Pookie and the clothes.
Something that has replaced his algorithm is something equally as cute. The hippo in China. China.
Mudang.
Mudang. He couldn't remember the name of the what dinner time. Russ Factors.
Gravy. Gravy.
And now we're going to end the show with I tried it always with Russ Factor, and Russ Factor could never seal the deal. So now Russ Factor is going to eat his food while we close with a Fleshy P closing statement thought of the week. What say you, Fleshy P?
Fleshy P thought of the week. Be good to yourself and be kind to others.
There you have it.
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
I like it. So now that you know that's coming next week, Fleshy P, you better have something prepared. That was right off the cuff.
So much pressure has been taken off me.
What are you eating there, Russ Factor?
Chili dog.
Okay. Until next
Chili
week.
dog, my boy.
Gravy.
Gravy.
Until next week.
I wish.
We appreciate you. We bid you adieu. Make sure to follow Russ Factor Show on all of the whatever you call it.
Everything.
What do you call it? Social medias. Twitter. He can't even log into that Twitter no more. That
Nope.
Twitter machine. Can't even log into that Twitter machine.
Gravy.
Fleshy P, I thank you again for coming on this evening. Greatly appreciate you and yours. 1,650 miles away. I just Googled it.
Damn.
I will remember that.
But how many miles
That's
away
awesome.
is he from
Kilometers.
me if we decide to do something weird? Phoenix to
Equidistant.
do Phoenix to Fleshy P.
It's equidistant. It's almost identical.
No, it's not.
Phoenix. Yeah, it is.
No
Phoenix to.
Nah, impossible.
How much do you want to bet me, pal?
74,000.
It is 1,500.
Yeah, a little less.
And 76.9 miles.
That's like 49 less miles. So I was right. Embellishing again, Slotmaster. Look at you go.
Let me see which is faster.
Sorry,
I
gang.
bet it's
I was
faster.
drinking a lot of whiskey tonight. I don't know if anyone
You,
noticed.
no way. You were?
People saw me pour it live on stream, and we just never pulled it out.
You were not Rust Factor. Stop saying that craziness.
Look at this.
All right, hold on. Let me see what the miles. No, I want miles from Wichita. That's where I'm at, folks. Wichita, Kansas.
Cody Burton, I miss you so much.
Cody Burton?
Yeah, he's been in chat the whole show.
Hi, Cody.
His first
Give that
chat
mole a
was
little
like,
tug
"Who's
for me."
Fleshy P?" I think he was jealous.
Give me
Cody
that,
Burton's getting a 12 a.m. phone call from Russ tonight.
He's gonna.
I love you, buddy.
I love ya. What's going on? Drinking a lot of whiskey.
Rust
Hey,
Factor
Cody
level
Burton.
9. Cody
I'm a
Burton.
level. I'm a level. What's up? I'm a level 13. What's up?
All right. Tomorrow, next week, we'll be back. Make
here.
sure to watch all of everything. Give everything a thumbs up. You know the drill. Rust Factor. Have a great one.
You too, pal.
Fleshy P.
Goodbye, Fleshy P.
Have a great one. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you. Have a good one.